I'm Hannah Croft,
And I'm Ava Truckee, and this is Feed Me Your Stories,
a show about food, pleasure, and community, hosted by two best friends who don't have inside voices. And we're live.
And we're live, streaming live from Shamble Mountain. Actually,
AKA my kitchen table.
I don't know. How you feeling? Are you feeling kind of Shamble Mountain?
No, because Shamble Mountain, I feel like implies that there's like an explosion, and I feel like I'm more imploding right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so like...
You're like a Shamble monsoon?
I feel like I'm like a volcano.
Ooh.
That's like just
Bubbling.
kind of bubbling.
All right.
Bubbling.
Yeah.
I'm one of those science projects that has the baking soda in it already, but like, so I can tell that someone's about to pour the vinegar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a real hard segue. I thought about this last week and I meant to share it with you. This is a segue. It's food related, so just let me have it. And I'm
just on with it.
I'm curious if anybody else has any similar stories or wants to share. Please, God, please let me know that I'm not alone. In science class, number one, I was a weird fucking kid. I know that's really hard for all of you to believe, but I was a fucking weirdo. And so when all of these kids in, fifth grade are doing these like elaborate science projects and like plates and fucking volcanoes and things. Do you know what I did? My invention?
What was your invention?
Oh man. I affixed a curling iron.
Okay.
Like a real teeny guy.
Uh-huh. Little quarter-inch guy.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
To a spoon.
Okay.
Like wrapped it with like wire.
Okay.
So it could like, conduct heat from one to the spoon. To use that as an ice cream scoop.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I did. So like I have been...
Wait, so you like held the base, like the handle of the curling iron to scoop the ice cream?
Yes, I did. That's exactly what I did.
So two things. Two things. One, have you ever just like soaked your ice cream scoop in hot water?
Apparently not in fifth grade. I haven't.
Also, my parents had one of those ice cream scoops that had like the antifreeze in the handle.
Oh, is it like heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could shake it and like hear the antifreeze in it. And I thought that was really fucking cool.
But did you know that you could affix a curling iron to your spoon?
Well, I do now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you're welcome.
Did you win the science fair?
Absolutely not. Like, I just remember the teachers being like, that was an A for effort and like fucking,
and a question mark
like a participation ribbon. Mm-hmm. Like before those were like an actual thing. They did one of these. They did a
little shoulder pat.
Yep. So anyways, I've basically been a culinary genius for as long as I can remember.
A culinary genius. Mm-hmm.
All of you are welcome. So.
Also a hard segue. We're doing really well this morning, in case anyone's wondering.
All of you are welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to this.
Yeah.
You said culinary. I hate it.
I hate it.
And you know who says culinary?
I don't want to know. I'm going to judge them.
Daddy Tucci.
No.
Yeah. On his show.
I still haven't seen it.
Which is delightful.
I still haven't seen
because
it.
Also it's Daddy Tucci. And as some of you may know, Stanley Tucci is the cure for depression.
Literally.
Or a cure for depression.
One of them.
But he says culinary.
God damn it.
I know.
Does he say Italian?
I don't think so.
Oof.
I certainly hope not. I feel like I would have noticed if he said that.
Now I need to watch that.
It's delightful.
I'm adding it to the roster. It's been on the roster, but I need to watch it. It's
really delightful.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, tell me about something fantastic that you've eaten recently, yeah?
Something fantastic that I've eaten recently. I mean, we had a really fun dinner on Sunday.
We really did.
It was a great time.
Man, queer dinner is so fun.
Yeah, we had our end of summer big queer dinner with our little crew.
With the queer fam.
And it was delightful. We had a crab boil, and Ava laugh cried for like 20 minutes straight. And
I'm so good at it.
The crab was, great because it was crab. But I honestly am just like kind of still in my feelings about the third date crisp.
You know, I love an opportunity to get emotional about anything, as we know.
Who knew?
And I like what a full circle bee boop kind of a moment.
Yeah.
To like, that was the crisp that Liam made you, and then we're like all sharing it for like a big queer celebration end of summer. It's with our queer fam, my favorite friends, to be honest.
And it was like, I don't know, it's just nice.
It was soft.
Yeah, it was like a really sweet evening.
It was so fun. And Tina's best friend that they've been best friends since 4th grade, which blows my fucking mind, was in town.
And she just jumped right in.
She just fucking landed in it.
Which, like, I think something that I have always kind of felt self-conscious about in like friend groups who can be a bit much, like my best friends, like Buddy and Gemma and I can be a lot.
Yeah.
Because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
And when we're together, it can sometimes feel like really insular because we're laughing about things that happened,
20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And I really admire the way that people just kind of say like, well, fuck it. Like, you're going to be my friends.
And we're just getting, just get in
like,
here.
Like, it's not an exclusivity thing, right? It's not like it's not we are not accepting or we're not open. It's this like, it can be intimidating to enter like a group of people who are already integrated and already have those like inside jokes and
she literally got in there. There was like several stories that we had to provide like extra context, and people were like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? But the way that she handled it and was just with like grace and like genuine, like, let me in here. You know what I said? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Like, I wanna laugh too. And not in a way that's like a naggy little sister, in a way that's like, oh, you people are fun and I like you, and like I'm not going to let this like pre-existing dynamic deter me from like having a great time,
right?
Like I feel like that's a really easy thing to do sometimes,
for sure.
And I really love when groups of friends make it easy for other people to just like
get on in there.
Because like the weekend before when we went to the lake, like my best friend was here.
Right.
And like she also integrated like seamlessly.
Just get on in here.
And it's just really fun.
I think that's great. What's great about and is a testament to our crew is that that's just like how all of us operate.
I just like love seeing my friends become friends.
Yeah.
Like the way that you and Buddy just like have developed this friendship delights me to no end.
The Buddy's a good egg.
I know.
Yeah.
She's the best. And like seeing the way that I think it's also just like really special and sweet to see how
Chris gets in there
just like so easily, like, and so seamlessly. I feel like it could be, it can be intimidating, and instead it's just like fun and warm and welcoming and delightful. And I love
it's like it gives me a perspective because of like, I mean, for a multitude of reasons, partially because of how I was raised, partially because I was like a bi-state kid, partially because by the time I graduated high school, I had attended something like 14 schools my whole school career. I don't have that. I don't even have high school friends. You know what I'm saying? And so like, being able to look out on like folks that have been friends for like 10, 15, 20, 25 years is like, has the capacity to make me be like, aw, like I wish I had that, but I also think that it's like really fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's
good stuff.
Anyways, okay, so we ate queer dinner.
That was fantastic. And we ate this crisp that We haven't eaten since mine and Liam's third date, and it made me really happy to be like, oh, you made this for me on our third date, where you famously served me raw chicken. Sorry, Liam, love you.
Sorry, Liam, love you.
And now we're like making it again for all our friends as our wedding is like a year out. Just like, what?
I know. I was thinking about that the other day.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Think about how fast this past year.
I know.
It's like hard for me to wrap my brain around.
I know.
It's going to be here.
I'm
What
Yep.
what else have you eaten?
What else have I eaten?
Anything remarkable?
I mean, I'm having a brain fart, so you know what? Honestly, I went to a show on Monday at Red Rocks, and I decided, so it was my best friend from grad school, and she had the tickets because her now ex-boyfriend got her the tickets for her birthday. She was like, on Sunday night, she texted me and was like, do you want to go see the National with me for free? And I said, duh. And I was like, well, if this was your, birthday present from your crappy ex-boyfriend, then I'm gonna make us a nice picnic.
Oh, cute.
And you know what I got? I got Mount Tambrie.
Did you?
I did. I treated myself. I spent $19 on cheese because
you deserve it.
Because we deserve it.
Yeah.
And it's so delicious.
Yeah.
And it tastes like home.
Yeah.
And we sat in the parking lot for a little bit, and we drank some hard kombucha, and we ate cheese and cornichons and really delicious marinated olives.
I love cornichon, man.
And had just like a really nice catch up little picnic vibe.
Cute.
And there was really good cheese. So
I've been on like Survivor Mountain, I guess it has the capacity to feel like Shamble Mountain, but it's like I don't have the energy to make it shambles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So last week was still it was like 2 weeks in a row of like, what can we eat in bed for dinner?
Totally.
There was soups. There was soup again. And then I, got to the point where I was like, I desperately need to eat a home cooked meal. And I'm kind of still in that. And one of the things that we were talking about is just like kind of treading water, keeping your head above water, and how hard that is for me, how hard that can be for you when we can't allocate the time and energy and spoons that we would like to being in the kitchen. But even like the meals that I, prepped and shopped for this week are like kind of, the kids are home. Mm-hmm. They're like semi high intense, one being the heirloom tomato risotto. Not intense, but like you need an extra set of hands to like,
yeah, speaking of,
to do a 2-year-old thing.
Yes. Before you leave today, there are some heirlooms on that bush outside that are ready to go.
Let me just
heard it. Put those in your risotto.
That, and then I talked about wanting to do kind of like this creamed corn situation with like some peppers and like
a shrimp and grits vibe, but creamed corn.
Corn. Yeah. Again, is it rocket science? No, but
it's time consuming.
It's a little time consuming, and so I'm feeling still committed. But yesterday, and we'll kind of get to where some of this is landing at some point, maybe if all of us are lucky. The babies are home, and I have desperately been needing a win in general, but really specifically in regards to a mom win, because the last week that the kids were home was just like really hard, really heavy. everybody had a lot of feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was turning into like a monster shouty mom that I cannot stand being. It was like every single thing that I tried to do in earnest was like thwarted. I couldn't do anything right. Neither could the kids. It was not a vibe. And so last night I did us all a favor and kept it